So the lowest rate isn't always the best deal, and here's why. So when consumers are shopping for a mortgage, they're typically laser focused on rate. And I get it. We're an industry where too many lenders operate like a commodity. The message consumers hear is, hey, we can save you 0.25% over the other guy. The problem is that the lowest rate can actually be the costliest choice if not paired with the right strategy. Here's an example. I had a client that was referred to me, and within the first 5 minutes in our call, he told me multiple times how important the interest rate was. But when I dug into his situation, it turned out he was buying the house across the street. He was going to put 150 to 200 grand into that house and then sell his existing home 4 to 6 months later and move into the new house. And then he'd be completely mortgage free. And as I was talking to him, I realized that he was only going to have this mortgage for a few months. We compared take a mid-6 rate with today's rates, standard closing costs, or take a slightly higher rate with a lender credit that covered nearly all of his closing costs or a no-cost loan. The higher rate meant about $233 a month more in interest, but it saved him $7,000 to $8,000 in closing costs. Several lenders that he talked to before me, they were just so busy competing for his business with 0.125% in rate that they didn't actually align with the right strategy for him or explain when you're borrowing money for a short period of time, rate isn't actually what matters the most. It's cost. You can't just think about rate solely. You need to think about your financing strategy, and that's where a good lender comes in.